and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Tsui no Stella, so let's continue the story and let's see if we can safely pass the city ruins. Because the ruins are alive, it seems. They have energy. So what kind of danger there can be? Probably a lot. Because machines, some kind of like automatic cannons, maybe turrets, alarms. Anything really can happen, and Furia is not aware of any of this, so I'm really scared of this episode and maybe next one. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this is the one when something like extremely big is going to happen. I'm like just counting times. I'm literally counting minutes to something big that impact Filia's behavior will happen. I'm just like counting minutes at this point. It must happen at some point. As we walk through the ruins of the smaller town, the city and the core remains in the view all the time, towering over us.
あのビルに入るの?
入りたくない。
Yeah.
俺の警告をもう忘れたのか。
Exactly.
どんな危険があるのかわからないものは避ける。鉄則だ。安全が確実ならぜひ入ってみたいところだが。
Yeah.
昔の人はみんなであんなところに住んでたんだね。どんな気分だったのかな。
残っている記録によれば、平均的都市民の精神構造はプライドと権利意識が顕著で、それ極端なクレーム気質だったそう。
Sounds typical. Yeah.
悪者?
いや、平均的な市民像だぞ。一種の先民意識だな。
Anyway, Filia is my client, and I have to keep her happy to make this job go smoothly. But I'm not about to pretend that Advanced Era was some kind of utopia. When it comes down to it, there's no escaping from human nature. Yep, exactly. And she still don't know the human nature. She wants to become a human, but she does not know it. The android girl that doesn't seem to get that though.
この辺り、昔は素敵だった気がする。
Did you not hear what I just said?
かもな。
But in general, yeah, probably like this place was cool. Before everything went to hell, I'm sure it was idyllic little town. I can see the remains of fountains and other fixtures. Maybe there was a park here once, a place for citizens to come and relax surrounded by nature. Or even some shelters left mostly intact. Yep. That seems like a good place to set up camp for the night. Okay. Once I made sure our surroundings are safe, I start getting ready for tomorrow. I really like they do this like all over the place. I like how they give us like, you know, basically the view of their items when they're starting to camp. Like this like the pot with the boiled water. And then we had like their equipment. Now we have this, like, I like this like CGs. Don't we get like also the matches to start fire, like little details like this. Usually like a visual novel would not bother with this at all, I would say. It would just like give you a text over just like, you know, the background, that is the city. Like they didn't have to draw this to show us like their equipment, but they did. And this is awesome. Once I made sure our surroundings are safe, I start getting ready for tomorrow. Part of that is switching out some of the attachments on my rifle.
下の鉄砲外しちゃうの?
Oh.
ショットガンアタッチメントだ。どうせ使わないから外す。
Oh, okay, because it's long range here, instead of like forest where something can jump out of you for you like by next tree.
平和になった?
違う。必要がなくなったからだ。
Yeah.
どうしてわかるの?
広範囲に緑がなかった。餌となる草食動物がいなければ、肉食動物も生きてはいけない。
Good observation. I'm basing this judgment on a scan for local plant life here on Iliar. I don't need to look for any actual traces of animal activity, or a lack therefore. the roof. Okay, so I was wrong in the previous episode when I said like they probably find like life forms as animals around. So these red dots were just like energy sources, I would assume, because they said that city is alive. Once you get good at scanning, you pick up little shortcuts like this.
スラグ弾だからな。重い。野獣がいないなら外した方が取り回しはいい。
Yeah.
重度っていろいろ考えてるんだね。
考えなしじゃ長生きできんから。お前も考えなしだと人間になってもすぐ死ぬぞ。
Yeah.
嫌だから私ね、人間になったら運び屋になろうと思う。
Okay, you're just actually telling us what you want now. But I thought like you said you want to live in the place with a lot of people, so I assumed that you would be engineer when you are human, like you say.
そうか、いいんじゃないか。
だからもっといろいろ教えてよ、ジュード。
Yeah, but the thing is, courier have to use a gun, needs to protect themselves. You'll be dead with this attitude that you have now.
いいぞ。
私に運び屋の才能ってあるかな？
どうだかな。
Yeah.
やってみなければわからん。
You still lack fear.
やってみる。
Without fear, you won't get far. Fear is the thing that strives you to survive.
それでジュードの半分くらいはできる運び屋になる。
And doesn't even mean that you need to fear something and escape. With fear you can fight something off actually as well. Like the whole like adrenaline pumping, and you feel like faster and stronger and stuff. You know, can think faster because of the whole adrenaline. So it's not only to run away. It's only if you're like in a pinch and you cannot escape, that being scared of the situation will let you fight it off. Admirable modesty. Or maybe she's just being realistic. Philia's disdain for guns and violence make her totally unsuitable for the job. Yeah. This girl never going to be a courier, that's the truth of it. But who am I to crush her dreams? That's one aspect of her development I don't intend on getting involved with.
地道に頑張りゃなれるかもな。
Yeah, that's the thing. I have a feeling like the doctor wants you to actually teach her like the real world. Like telling her, yeah, you know what, you can be a courier if you can't use gun and stuff like this. Not just like treat her like a doll basically that you have to like pump her around and everything. Like if like she's supposed to be actually a human, then she needs to learn everything. Like you need to teach her like actually things that like her limits, that you cannot do something if you are like this. So find another path, and if you still want to be a courier, then you have to grab a gun, because in this world like you will be dead in like one day after like being alone in the forest. But he still treats her more like a cargo basically.
本当？
For a moment I feel a pang of guilt. I ignore it. It would have bothered me more once, but I'm older and wiser now. Oh? There's a tremor. It's faint enough. We can't feel it, but it shows up on the sensors. Okay, what's that? Machine perhaps? Or maybe tectonics? Moves? I put out the fire. In place of the shotgun barrel I just removed, I mount a grenade launcher on instead. Good point.
軽くするって言ったのに。
ああ、嫌な予感がしたからな。
We pack up our stuff and just wait for a few minutes. Nothing happens. There's no immediate danger, and yet...
移動する。俺の後ろから離れるな。
Yeah.
わかった。
We leave the open plaza and follow footpath south.
家の中見てみたかったな。
Also, I don't think like fighting the robot will. Actually, I will just read. Okay, maybe it's going to work. I wanted to stay inside the houses. Okay.
やめてくれ。下手にこじ開けてセキュリティが作動したら厄介。
Uh-huh.
素敵なものが残ってるかもよ。
Shh. See, that's the problem with her.
何も残っちゃいない。それか、崩壊寸前までスカスカになった日用品が。それに、こういう住宅地でお宝が見つかることはあまりない。
残念。
見学ならいつか余裕がある時にやりゃいい。
そうする。人間になって立派な運び屋さんになってから。
We continued past the dilapidated townhouses, scanning as we go. Okay. So we are safe for now. I'm surprised that we still haven't found anything that's going to attack us. This is suspiciously calm, actually. They had a little tremor, so I assume like something big is somewhere in the distance. But we cannot see it. At times like this, we got no choice but to go slow and steady. For some reason though, my instincts is to bolt through and leave the city behind as soon as possible. What am I so afraid of? Is it just the oppressive atmosphere the core city evokes? Somehow I don't think that's it. Yeah. I'm with Jude on this one. Like, get the hell out of here. As far as possible. That's a big cliff. As we reach an area closer to the city walls, Philo looks up in wonder. Whoa, that's huge. Also, what are these red dots here? Lamps? They're working? I mean, yeah, they have electricity, I guess. Oh, is this like entrance? No, oh, this is just a broken wall. Huh. Impossibly high buildings rise towards the sky, all clustered together in the tight nest. They are made to repel electromagnetic waves, so my scans don't tell me much about them. I can see them right here in front of me, but from the sensor point of view, they might as well not exist. That's actually very scary, because something can hide inside and you have no idea what's inside. About the only concrete info I can glean is that their average height is some 1015 feet. How much is it? Again? Like, what is it? Like 1000 meters? Like, I don't know. Why use this? Your reaction is entirely justified.
典型的なアーコロジーだな。
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with Philly on this one. What do you mean?
自己完結した都市のことだ。無数のビルが高架で連結されてるだろう。
Okay.
見えない。
お前視力いくつだ？
さて。
Must be about average.
あそこに住んでた連中は地上に出ずにビル間を行き来できた。
ずっとあの中で暮らすの？
そうだ。危険な地上ではなく安全な高層階でな。
Makes sense.
想像なんだが、そもそも当時この辺りに住宅街は存在しなかったかもしれん。
は
あ。アーコロジーというのは外敵に対する備えでもある。要塞なんだ。住民は都市で一生を過ごす。そこが一番安全だからな。
昔ってそんな危なかったの？
でなけりゃこんな窪地に住み着こうとは思わんだろう。もっと開けた土地で外部と交易をした方がはるかに益がある。とにかく遠い昔、長い時が過ぎ、城下町のようなものが拡張されていったのかもしれん。
そういうことがあるの？
平和が続いたんだろう。危機意識が乏しくなり、地に足をつけて生活したがる者が増えた。 予想に過ぎんがな。アーコロジーに住む者は閉塞感に悩まされるのが常だから、住人の流出は少なからずあったろう。だからこの地域は都市から離れるほど文明水準が落ちて。
平和だったのに最後は滅びちゃったんだ。
Yeah, that's the thing, Julia. You think that peaceful is like something that will never get destroyed. Oh, you poor thing. I swear, something is going to happen, it's going to crush me, isn't there?
なんだって滅びるさ、最後はな。
かわいそう。
何？
頑張ってあんな素敵な城下町まで作ったのに。
She's so good-natured, god damn it.
かわいそう。
お前の中央演算装置は
Yeah,
花畑
seems like it.
ひどいこと言われた。
Kinda. As we are talking, I feel myself start to relax a little. We head around to the front of the archaeology city. Just like I suspected, there's a short distance between it and the new residential area. The whole thing is enclosed in high walls, clearly designed to keep out invaders and outsiders.
ねえ、どうしてあんなに門が高いの？
You're looking up the front gate, the only official means of entry. So this is actually a door. It's several hundred feet up, making it look like it's floating. The fact that it's built right into the wall is the only thing that it stopped falling to the ground. Really? I thought like at first I thought it's like when I saw this first, I thought like it's the entrance, like the vault in Fallout basically. But then I saw like there's like no hinges or anything, so I thought like it's just a hole in the wall. And now they're saying there's actually entrance. Okay. This looks like part of the wall to me.
当時はスロープ高であの高さまで道が続いていたんだろう。
Ah,
時とともに脆い部分が崩れるかして、あの芸術作品が
Okay.
登場したわけだ。
thanks for explanation.
じゃあどの道都市にはもう入れないね。
そのようだな。結構なことだ。
So continue on, we come across a sinkhole where the ground has collapsed. Oh, so we can actually enter from the underground, it seems. I can just make out some kind of underground facility on the other side. There are also a series of giant pillars embedded into the bedrock. They must be what's holding up the city. Something tells me we make our way into the city from here. Titus' defenses are, I don't think they accounted the visitors coming from the underground. Good idea, but also, if you think about this, they probably accounted for that the underground pillars are like the weakest point of the city and this have to be protected. If you think about this. Because the whole city can be destroyed if you just destroy these. And there must be some kind of road connecting the pillars to the city for when they need maintenance. It's tempting, I have to admit. Or would it be, if I were a lone adventurer? But like I explained, Ophelia Courier has to avoid unnecessary risks. We're better off avoiding this particular detour.
柔道、その暗がりに入るの？
いや、入らない。絶対に入らないぞ。
すごい匂いだもんね。
Unpleasant raw odor and wafting up from the hole.
奥で漏水してるな。
Hmm.
水？
それで土が削られてできた穴だろうからな。
True.
お水、残り少ないけど、汲んでいく？
No, this is poison at this point, basically. I give my own water bottle shake as close to empty. It is a matter of life and death, but still.
高濃度汚染水だ。
Yeah.
ああ、バッチリ。やだやだ。
Wow, she's so cute. The core of archaeology society must have been comprised of the upper classes. They would have to occupy the highest levels and the best facilities, no questions asked. How about the lower levels then? Would have been where they dumped poorer citizens to fend of themselves. A clear divide between the haves and have-nots. Yep, that's what I said before too. That's probably what it is. That's the archaeology age for you. And what would living isolated from the rest of the world of hundreds of years do to society? I can imagine it would involve any change for the better. Down there by the foundations, water is pooling. Odds are it's contaminated by the whole city's sewage. And if the inhabitants were wiped out, there's probably rotting corpses in the mix as well. That's a very good point, I didn't thought about this. Just think of it, just think of all rats, bugs and bacteria thriving in such an unclean environment. Even if it was only water for miles around, going in unprepared would be night on suicidal.
さ、そっちの安全な道を行くぞ。
Yeah. Let's go. I start walking, Filia trailing behind me. And with this, I'm going to end again the episode. Like I say, like these are just short episodes where we're going to discover and we're going to go further with the story. I think I will record one more episode probably. I have time for this and I feel like I can actually do this. I just need to bring myself a little bit more water. But yeah, this is it for this episode. Thank you for watching, thank you for being with me. Leave a like if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more, check my Discord and become a member if you would like to support me and see the episode earlier. Thank you once again, comments are yours. I will see you next one. So far on Pocket Watch, let's going out.